Now the question before us is, there are 40 students in class 10 of a school, of whom 25 are girls and 15 are boys. The class teacher has to select one student as a class representative. She writes the name of each student on a separate card, the cards being identical. Then she puts cards in a bag and stirs them thoroughly. She then draws one card from the bag. What is the probability that the name written on the card is the name of a girl or a boy? What is given in this question? Total number of students are given as the total number of possible outcomes are 40. 25 are girls. Number of students. Then what is the number of boys? It is 15. Now what is written more? It is written that the teacher has to select out of these 40 one student as a class representative. He writes all the names on separate cards and mixes the cards, and then one of the card out of these 40 is picked up. We have to find out the probability whether the card which has been picked up will be that of a girl or that of a boy student. Now why we will find out the probability of the name written on the card, probability that card will have name of a girl. First we have to find out this, that the card which will be picked out from the 40 cards will have the name of a girl. Here we will write the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of we will divide the number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes means the number of girls students. It is 25. It will be divided by total number of outcomes. That is the total number of students. It is 40. So here we will divide both by 5. Here 25 is divided by 5, 5. 40 divided by 5 comes 5, 8. 5 over 8. This is the first part. Now the second part, probability card will have name of a boy. Here we will write the number of boys. Number of boys are 15. It will be divided by the total number of students. It is 40. So here again we will divide both by 5 and the answer will come 3 over 8. So we have arrived at the probability of getting a girl or getting a boy. Now the next question before us is, Harpreet tosses two different coins simultaneously. Say one is rupee 1 and the other is rupee 2. What is the probability that she at least gets one head? So there are two coins, 1 rupee and 2 rupee, and they are to be tossed simultaneously. Let us find out the probabilities. What can be there? It is possible that when the coin first is rupee 1 coin is tossed, it may be head, and when the rupee 2 coin is tossed, it may also result into head. Then it may be possible that the 1 rupee coin gives head and the 2 rupee coins gives tail. It is also possible that the first coin, that the 1 rupee coin gives tail and the second coin gives the outcome as head. It is also possible that both the, that is 1 rupee coin and 2 rupee coin, give the outcomes as tail. both tail. That is when we toss 1 rupee coin, tail comes. When we toss 2 rupee coin, it also gives tail. So these are the four possible outcomes. These two coins. So the total number of possible outcomes are 4. Now we have to find out that she gets at least one head. So the number of favorable outcomes are here. From the outcomes we find that it is given that at least one head, that is head may be at least one or more than one. Here there are two heads, that is first. Here head is also given, head has also been the outcome. Here head is also the outcome. Here there is no outcome as head, that is the number of favorable outcomes are 3, where head has been the outcome either on 2 occasions or at least on 1 occasion. So what is the probability that she gets at least one head is equal to number of favorable outcomes when the outcome is at least one head is 3 divided by total number of possible outcomes. This is 3/4. So this is the answer. Now we calculate the first third question. In a musical chair game, the person playing the music has been advised to stop playing the music at any time within 2 minutes after she starts playing. We often see in the on the television that there are many small children playing and there are chairs lying and the music plays in the background, and in this question it is given that this music is ringing, is there in the background, and there are chairs lying, and the music may stop at any time up to 2 minutes, in between 2 minutes, that is it may stop at 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, any up to 2 seconds, at up to 2 minutes. So the total time given here it is 2 minutes. It is to, we know that in normally we arrive at the total number of possible outcomes, and then in normal questions we find out the number of favorable outcomes. Normally in the probability questions this is the, we are to mention number of possible outcomes, total number of possible outcomes, and the number of favorable outcomes. But if there is the calculation of an area, we will mention total area, then the favorable area. In the case of time, same thing happens. We will mention not total outcome, we will mention total time. Now what is the probability that the music will stop within first half minute? Half minute means 30 seconds. 60 there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, and here half minute is given. So the favorable time here is half minute is equal to 30 seconds. Here we will take it as 120 seconds, because 2 minutes multiplied by 60 will result into 120 seconds. So what is the probability music will stop within first half minute after starting. So here we will write favorable time. It is 30 seconds. Then we will the total time. It is 120. So the answer before us is 1 over 4 because we will divide both sides by 4. So this is the probability of the music stopping within first half minute after starting. So 1 over 4 is the answer before you. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.